Okay, so I want to do a little video on how to repair a loose shotgun stock. This is off my little 1905 H&R. This is the basis action from my 3220. This gun was made in about 1905, 1904, thereabouts. And the wood has shrunk to the point where it's just no longer making contact in all the places, which gives you a loose stock. It's pretty easy to fix. What I did is I went to the dollar store and I bought some of these veneer stickers. They look like birch or something. So peel those off and peel the double-sided tape off the back of them so you have a piece of actual wood veneer. Or if you're somewhere where you can just buy wood veneer, you can get a little bit. And I cut them into strips. You can get an idea of the size of the strips over here. This one is still full size. Keep stacking them up until you've got more than enough to fill your gap. So you want to put a strip and put some carpenter's glue on it, which I have somewhere, and then another strip glue, so you're making a little sandwich. And then you lay them in here on both sides and tighten up the stock bolt from the back, and it'll squish it in, curve up. It's important to use several thin layers opposed to something like, say, a popsicle stick, because a popsicle stick is going to be very rigid, where these are quite flexible. I've also removed the takedown lever, just so it's out of the way. And this isn't set yet. I just put these in here about 5 minutes ago. And now I'm going to show you how to trim them. Oh, also, before you put these in, make sure you sand the wood so you've got good wood on wood contact. Now to trim them, you could use a good quality pair of scissors or a utility knife. I'm going to use both. I'm just going to take my scissors, cut along the thing here. Now I'm just going to take my utility knife, and I don't want to cut right down to the metal in the wood. I want to leave a little bit so it can be sanded off after. But right now it's nice and pliable and easy to cut. Once that glue cures, it'll be a different story. Once that glue cures, it's essentially a solid stick. Okay, so that's pretty good. I've left it up there about 1/8 of an inch off the metal. Once that's dry and cured, this action needs to be re-blued. Not really concerned about the finish, so I'll take sandpaper and I'll sand this flush to the metal. And then I'll take some fill and I'll fill in from the wood to my little spacers. Now, this stock was in particularly bad shape. I've also installed 1, 2, 3 reinforcing pins, and for that I use bamboo. You can see where I've cut them off flush after the glue's dried. find a replacement stock for this little guy. Not having any luck, but in the meantime, I want to use this one. It's cracked really bad. There's a lot of gouges. It's not something that's going to ever have a nice wood finish on it. So, it'll do though. Now if you notice, I've got quite a gap here. Once this is cured, I'll sand those down until this gap is just about closed. Then once I'm happy with the fit, I'll go and fill these little cracks. Essentially what I'm doing here is bedding the stock back to the rifle, but instead of using a bedding compound, I'm using wood and glue. To prevent the glue from sticking to the metal, all you have to do is take a piece of paper towel and some vegetable oil and just rub it on. Just rub it in just like you were putting on bluing, or just like you were oiling your gun up. That's all I did, rub that on there, and when this is done, that'll pull right off. I've used that technique before when I bedded a little stock using body fill, and it worked great. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As soon as this is done and I've got it all put back together, I'll get a video up of the completed rifle, some pictures of it along the way, and hopefully some shooting videos. So stay tuned.